from a terrible tragedy such as unfolded at the Vancouver airport. I want to congratulate all of you for being here today and express my solidarity with all of you and wish you well, and once again congratulate our wonderful young people who've taken so much trouble to organize this event. Thank you all very much.
Our next speakers will be Borovoy. Before joining Canadian Civil Liberty Association as a Counsel General, he was the National Committee for Human Rights of the Canadian Labour Congress and on the Ontario Labour Committee for Human Rights. He was standing up for all those who didn't have a stand. He was battle police, the security establishment. He has written several books on civil rights. Freedom's Collide is one of them. The Case for Our Civil Liberties is another. And that one was nominated for the Governor General Award in 1988. He is also an officer of Order of Canada. Here we go, Borovoy.
A lot of people have asked, how could this happen? They don't understand how this could have happened in Canada. But there's something we have to realize about the way the police operate. So much of what they do is invisible and inaudible. So much is not subject to public scrutiny, just in the way that things happen. And when they do, this produces a very bad reaction. It creates complacency, insularity, and insensitivity. Just look at some of the things that have happened since this tragic event became public. Just a few days ago, the Commissioner of the Ontario Provincial Police, Julian Fantino, said, he said, I wish people would get as fired up when a police officer is killed in the line of duty. Why, he said, that they don't scream as much when a police officer is killed. What country does he inhabit? Every time I've seen a police officer killed in the line of duty, I see Canadians all over the country terribly upset by it. But there's one important difference. When criminals behave like criminals, we are upset, but we're not shocked. What shocks us is when we think police officers are behaving like criminals. In all fairness, I want to qualify what I just said. The evidence is not all in. We haven't heard the other side of the story. And I believe our system of justice, we have to hear all sides. But it's fair to say that those images on the videotape have to upset and shock anybody with a conscience. The Canadian press has done a survey of over 500 cases where the RCMP has used the tasers. In the over 500 cases, they found that 3 out of 4 who were tasered were unarmed people. The minister, Stockwell Day, was asked whether he was surprised. And he said, oh, it's just the odds. He said the RCMP